Petersen right down on those bars, but she doesn't get a great start for her as Van Empel gets a great kick off the line, moves very swiftly over in towards the middle here, the front of the arrowhead, but down that left-hand side. But Petersen quickly kicking on, trying to move up into second place. Baxter in third. Serious lead. Alvarado overlapping the wheels, coming around the outside here of Baxter, which is going to pinch the inside in towards the sand. Now it's been slightly damp, it's been wet, and I think that's helped make this a more compressible, more compactable sand. You can see it's starting to spray off the side, but that left-hand side, it is rideable from end to end. This is a climb, make no bones about it. This is a big, long drag. You can see the riders having to kick off out of the saddle to make any kind of ground. So at the moment, Van Empel, Petersen and Alvarado, the three leaders opening a gap, and at the moment Alvarado is just going to have to fight to come back. And you see how fast this gap really has opened up. At the moment it's 22 seconds showing on the clock. It's now Alvarado using that, he's trying to close the gap to get back into the wheels. And meanwhile, Brian Casasola, along with Vass, who's moving up through the field. And look at this, the gap's opened. We are missing Alvarado. She's just got back on the bike. I think there was a problem back there. She took a big look over her shoulder. Alvarado have that problem. Alvarado really on the limit here in the chase. Look at it now. This gap went out to 13 seconds. It's down to 7. But our three leaders back together once again. That was a much slower lap that time around. So Van Empel just opening the throttle a little bit as she came into that sand station. Continued to push right through and has a slight gap there on Petersen. Are we going to see Van Empel make the most of this? Can we see Alvarado maybe profit this? Another mistake on those steps. Just not quite as smooth. And again, Alvarado now is having to work for this. If she does secure that World Cup here today, she will have work for it. Remember, to do that, she has to be in second place, or in front of Petersen, one or the other, basically. Alvarado is not far off making contact with the back wheel of the leading two riders once again. Is that the third or fourth time she's chased back now and got back in contact? It is incredible the amount of work being done to get that gap back. And look at that, Alvarado's gone straight over the top as they take a drink. She puts her head down. That is how to come back from chasing on to the wheels. Alvarado saying, well, you want this jersey, you're going to have to rip it off my shoulders. I am not giving this away. Petersen now comes up on the inside of Van Empel, and she's taking the move. And this really has mixed up the racing here. In Petersen and in Van Empel, they were going round, they knew they were racing each other. Look at that, Van Empel's back over the top. This is going to be very quick into the left turn. They're side by side coming round. Oh, this is all about holding it smooth. Alvarado first into third. The move down there, that dive down by Van Empel, and the respect shown by the riders to each other. They came round there without tangling, without taking each other out. Now on to the climb they go. Alvarado has worked her socks off up this every single time, but it's been in pursuit. What can she do now? Now a kick comes from Petersen as they're coming up towards the top, and look at the speed of Van Empel. She goes up on the left hand side, she holds that apex, she shuts the door then, and I think this could be goodbye Alvarado. Will it be? You never say never with Sailing Alvarado, because she's fighting for the win now. Here we go, but Petersen's come over the top here, so Petersen is leading. It is Van Empel in two. Here we are, into the left, into the right. Van Empel's looking for a way round. She's looking up the inside. Is she going to dive bomb this corner? She's gone for it. And they're side by side, elbows out. Now, will she run wide? Can Petersen make the move on the inside? She can't. She's going to be led into the sprint. Van Empel takes a left turn there. She's coming onto the straight. It's going to be, surely, Van Empel Oh, Pietersee's coming. Pietersee's going to try and take it to the line. She can't do it. Fem van Empel takes the win. It's put Pietersee in a 2. And that means that we are going to see Sailing Carmen Alvarado, gutsy ride for 3rd place. Your top 3 here today: Sailing Alvarado in 3, put Pietersee in 2, top spot race winner Fem van Empel.